www.love2JamRadio.com. It's your girl, Mitch Levy, and it's Jamming It Cram It Thursday. Jamming It Or Cram It! And I'm so excited because I finally got to meet someone that I got introduced to on the indie scene by our newest radio personality by the name of Finesse. She finesses, and here she is. Shout out to comedian Rillos, also in the building.
My mom made it. I'm in this thing like a doodle stain. It's going down.
Thank you, Tim, for being in the building.
No doubt. I'm glad to be here.
Finesse.
Oh, okay, great. Well, all right. Well, my very first question for you is,
He ready.
Yeah, she came in with the shits.
You gonna tell her who it is?
Okay.
What they do?
Okay, let me start off. All right. So, this is Tim Woods, everyone.
Hey, Tim.
One of my most favorite artists, like top 5.
Is that the real Tim Woods?
Get out of
The
here.
real
Oh,
Tim
the
Woods.
real one. Oh, love.
Okay.
Top 5 at all times. He is amazing with the lyrics,
Thank you.
his love for his wife and family, spirituality. Hey, Lita, all that goodness is just amazing. And so tying it all, I just had to have him come through the show, and his schedule finally aligned.
Won't he do it?
So jumping right into it.
Okay, let's get into it.
We gonna get all in your business because that's what we do here for Jamming It Cram It.
Yeah. I ain't got nothing to hide. Come on.
Okay.
All right, so you called yourself a flower child on multiple occasions. For those who don't really understand what that is, fill them in.
So basically, it's I've been friendly all my life. Niggas been calling me friendly all my life. But nah, I just promote the peace, man. I'm not about all the extras and stuff. If you bring them, then we can handle it accordingly. But for the most part, I just try to keep it positive and like I'm all about unity. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I just came up with a live acronym for MOAT. I've been working on it. So it's motivate, uplift, climb higher. So that's what I'm going for. Oh, I gotta just pull the Breakfast Club. Excuse me. I gotta speak into the microphone. But nah. So yeah, I'm just all about positivity and growth and just being organic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Motivate, uplift, climb higher. I love it.
For sure. Or climbing higher. It's up for conversation. Yeah.
All right. So Mulch Monday. I assume that's associated with being a flower, rising.
Oh yeah,
blooming,
most definitely.
all that good stuff. Okay, cool.
Most definitely, it's definitely tied into growth. Basically, at the end of 2017, I set out because I had already been doing poetry. I had already been doing music, throwing my own shows and stuff like that. So at the end of 2017, I was just like, look, I wrote it down on a piece of paper. They say write your vision and make it plain. So I finally did it. I wrote it down and it actually worked. So I was like, look, for a whole year, every Monday I'm gonna drop a video and I'm gonna drop a song, and I'm gonna go the hardest lyrically as I possibly can. And I did it for a whole entire year. So I made it to 58 episodes actually. So I did the 52 and then I continue with a couple more. And now I'm just working on like branding Mulch Monday a little bit more, and probably gonna turn Mulch Monday into a LLC and turn it into something. I see it being something a little bit bigger than what it is or what it started off as. So yeah, that's Mulch Monday, man. Just growth and consistency.
Okay, where it started, that leads into my next question. Was rapping a way to get your flower to bloom, or was it more so like a way to escape? I know you had a kind of tough upbringing. Did you turn to rapping for that?
Right, so it's a combination of both. One, I feel like when I listen back to my stuff, I feel like rapping is like therapy. So some of the stuff like I say in my music, I listen and I be like, dang, you was writing this for this situation you going through right now. Sometimes I just be like, dang, I'm killing these niggas lyrically. But you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you got to get out of that. You got to pull yourself out of that. And it's about like actual life instances and what are you saying that's going to, help somebody. Now I'm not going against anybody. Like there's all types of music and stuff. Just particularly what my vision was for Mulch Monday. That's where I came from. So, and I wouldn't say my upbringing was dumb rough, but you know what I'm saying? From the outside looking in, somebody might be like, damn, okay, this guy went through his fair share of things. So, yeah, it come from both places. Yeah.
Okay. So at one point in my life, I would consider myself a flower child. I probably could still.
I think you might still be under that category.
I think I can feel. But at some point, I kind of let that flutter out due to the trials of life. How were you able to maintain that power, keep it going?
So I'm not gonna front it. It's not, I'm not like my friend Toby would say, I'm not that deep, but like, you know what I'm saying? I go through my fair share of stuff too, and sometimes I have to bring myself back to reality, center myself, and realize like, this is one of the things I was seeing on IG yesterday, and I try to get off of IG as much as possible. I love it and I hate it. It's a love-hate relationship. But basically, like with life and stuff, it's not about your successes, it's more about your failures. So like when you bump your head, or like for me, for instance, in high school and middle school, when we was living in and out of motels and we had our lights was getting cut off and we was going through, the struggle, as they say, you feel me? That's all a part of this amazing story. So I read this book called The 4 Agreements, and it talks about everybody being the main character and the superhero in a movie, right? So if you did not go through those things and you did not hit rock bottom, or you didn't, go through these trials and tribulations, in my personal opinion, that would be a boring ass movie. Nobody would want to watch that movie. You dig what I'm saying? So sometimes when you're in the thick of it, you're not thinking about it, but it's like, damn, if I wrote a book about myself right now, or if somebody wrote a movie about me right now, they'd be like, dawg, this is a live movie. I could sit through and watch this, versus like if everything was just peachy. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just got to bring yourself out of it and look at the bigger picture. You feel me? So
I agree. I feel like you're writing your book right now with every song that you put out every
that's
single
what's
time.
up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What got you rapping in the first place?
So I would say my first introduction to rap was so my dad was really big on jazz. He wasn't really like super into rap, but he had like a stash of like a whole bunch of live ass rap music and stuff. Sometime I would get into that, and then my second mother, I call her my second mother because I don't have no stepmamas. I got 2 mamas. She played Pac a lot. She played Pac. She played Shaq. This song called "Feel Is My Father." She used to run that whole like over and over and over again. But like I'm talking about, we just used to like, that was my first like little tap into like I'm not gonna say real rap, but rap that was talking about things that I could relate to as a young black boy and stuff like that. And then as you a kid, you just like, okay, it sound good, but when you go back to it and you listen to it, it's like, damn, like bro was giving me keys, like, you know what I'm saying? So I love rap music. I got introduced to it, I would say, firstly by my second mom, and then I got to want to do it because my uncle, shout out my uncle, shout out the whole Port Arthur, but my Uncle T, he got 3 boys, shout out my cousins, but basically my cousin, who was a year under me, he was rapping. We was all young and stuff. He was always the fly cousin. He should have been an older cousin because I looked up to him so much. But like Unc had us like rapping, and we would do like little talent shows. We'd do stuff for like family events and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, you know what, I could probably do this. So eventually I way down the line, I started taking it a little bit more serious. Yeah.
How old were you?
When I started rapping, like when I wrote my first rap, probably, I don't even know. It wasn't double digits though. I was definitely like young.
Lines from that?
Heck no. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to hear them. I guarantee you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Wow, we gonna let him have a little breather.
Okay.
He's got
help me out.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Tim Woods.
Oh,
We
for
appreciate
sure.
you. We're gonna get back into his business in a minute. We're gonna get to a little bit of music, y'all. I'm Miss Levy with Love2JamRadio. This is Finesse.
Oh, look, you have
Yeah.
And we're gonna be right back.
All right.
www.love2jamradio.com. It's going down this Thursday, and y'all know on Thursdays we do Jam
It
It
Or
Or
Cram
Cram
It.
It. I'm just the co-host. I'm comedian Real. Some holding me down. I'm in this thing like a doo-doo thing, like I say each and every Thursday. But it's going down. Miss Lovey's in the building. Say what up to the people.
How y'all doing? I'm loud as fuck. My bad.
Franchise music in the building. We got Franklin Films in the building.
You ain't gotta
Yeah,
say
he
shit. Just
just-
pan the
He
camera.
just- they can't hear you moving the camera, Carl. Carl is in the building as well. We got another special guest that just slid through. We're going to wait to introduce him. And we're in the middle of an interview as well right now. We got the lovely Miss Finesse, a.k.a. the Credit Cater. And she brought her special guest.
Yeah. Hey.
The real Tim Wood.
The real one. The real
that
one.
other guy.
Right.
Yeah. Most definitely.
We were getting all in your business. So, Finesse, please pick up where you left off.
Let's get to it.
We left off talking about how you started rapping in
Yeah.
childhood.
Yeah.
So I want to pick back up. You and Lita are having a little man story.
Yeah, a little blazing.
Congratulations.
That you're really excited about.
Man, I just already feel like he gonna be way cooler than me just because of who his mama is. I'm really like the geek. I'm really like the nerd or whatever. But I'm just really excited to see what he's into, and I just want, you know, to be in full support of what he wants to do. I look forward to nerding out and watching like Avengers and stuff like that, and all the new Disney remakes. We definitely gonna be front row. Well, not front row. I hate the front row at the movies. Yeah. But I'll be all the way in the back with bro, and then we'll just be turning up. But whatever you want to do, man. Yeah, I'm with it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Speaking of Lita, in your song Rush Hour, you kind of talked about how I believe you took a while for her to say yes.
Oh yeah, it took forever. So look, we went to Westbury High School together. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say West, but I ain't gonna say when I graduated, because I'm not trying to tell people how actually old I am. You feel me? But so anyway, we went to the Berry together. I liked her. She say she liked me or whatever, but she was I don't know what she was doing. She was dating other people. So anyway, I went to PV, did my thing at PV, came back, had a little bit more hair, a little bit more steez, and I was like, what's up? And then basically just scooped her, and it's Murder, She Wrote after that. So yeah.
So it was the hair.
I think it was the hair, man. So if you got a love interest, just grow some hair, bro. That's it, or a beard, something.
I appreciate that on tip.
Yeah, some type of way. Just get some hair there, man. You know, yeah.
In 2019, like relationships and love is so much more fluid. In our gender, I was gonna say gender. In our generation.
Generation.
Right.
In our generation, what made it still so important for you all to get married?
Well, so I'm not even gonna stunt. Like, Ma, if you watching this, I'm not trying to hold you. But anyway, so my dad has been married 3 times. My mother has been married 5. I seen my fair share of divorce coming up. You know what I'm saying? And I know what that can do to a child. You know, I know firsthand experience. So I just, you know, want to find the one and, you know, just settle down and just, you know, really get my child like. I don't know what it's like to have 2 parents in the house. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's like to have like boyfriends and significant others and shit, but like I don't know what it's like to grow up with just 2 parents in the house. You feel me? So like that's something I definitely want to give my son and, you know, daughters or whatever, all them little blazing kids, you know. Yeah, heck yeah. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. 100%.
I had both my parents. It ain't all that.
No, it's not. It's not.
I wish one of them would have left.
No, don't say that.
I'm just kidding. I got a good house. Shout out to the pastor and the first lady.
Yeah.
He's
most
the pastor
definitely.
kids, always talking the most shit.
Hey, that's crazy. So my biological mother is actually a pastor now too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I still be smoking hella weed and all that stuff.
I just want to have a moment. I want to have a moment. Want to have a moment?
No, she didn't. She wanted to though.
Have a moment.
Okay. On the radio.
Weed is not a sin. I know you finna go there.
No, I don't speak on people's sins.
Oh, okay.
All I'm saying is that this is part of
the
programming and the propaganda put upon marijuana smoking.
Propaganda.
That's all I was gonna say. It's like as soon as someone mentions, it's like, oh, it's a sin. What? Do you see how quickly that escalated?
But see, check it out. So check it out. So where I'm it's like you can't call weed dope, bro.
Thank
like
you
know what I'm saying? But not so anyway. Where I am is like, okay, so I said this before, and I don't mean to sound cliche. And somebody actually said this at the Nipsey Hussle the funeral today, the memorial. But basically, I've been saying this forever. That I like to consider myself as a spiritual being having a human experience. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't like to judge people based off of like, oh, you Christian, you Muslim, blah blah blah. I feel like, in my personal opinion, I feel like it's multiple avenues to God. But more importantly, we have been taught that God is this external thing, and I think it's all internal. But you're not taught to search within yourself, because as vast as the universe is, your vast within. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's so many unexplored things within yourself that we don't know about. You dig what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. So I don't judge anybody by who they worship or they walk or whatever. It's just like if you say that's who you are, then just be all the way that. But I just don't like the judgmental aspect of some people's walk. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like I feel like it's just about. I said in one of my Most Mondays, I was like, people always argue about the messenger, but did anybody get the message? That's where I'm at with it. Yeah. Hey, so yeah, straight up. Yeah. And yeah. Heck yeah. And then Eddie Griffin said it in one of his comedy specials. He be dropping gems.
He do. I love Eddie Griffin. He's a big time woke.
Heck yeah. Hey, so when you post edit this, because you got the camera like this nose, I know it's humongous, so I need you to give me a little nose reduction in the post production.
Well, it's called, he's got a whole different view, trust me. He's gonna have your boogers and shit on.
Just put a smiley face right there.
He's not gonna do that. Yeah, you can't.
Ooh, boy nose huge.
Carl's a magic man though. We got the green look, we got the green screen, whatever. Look,
ain't no green screen behind me now though, so I'm out of there, man. Yeah.
Just copy and paste my nose.
Yeah.
Look, he ain't gonna be doing no noses.
I'm proud of my nose, man.
There you go.
I ain't gonna stunt. Yeah.
I want to know about the single.
I was just about to say, getting back into the music.
Okay.
So you're an independent artist, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Right. So we here at Love to Jam, our main focus is bringing attention to the independent artists, those
for sure.
You know, may not get them much seen on other, whatever.
Uh-huh.
So how does it feel like? Is that something that you hold dear to you?
Being independent?
Yeah. What does it represent for you?
So like
all things indie.
I love the independent grind. I do feel like and I'm gonna keep bringing them up, but I feel like Nip definitely laid like a platform for a lot of independent people and independent grinders. Master P and everybody did that. You know what I'm saying? Now would I be opposed to a record deal? No. If we could set out the lines of my contract in something that's beneficial towards me and my business and my vision, but ultimately right now I'm super duper independent, and that's the way I'm gonna go until something changes. But I'm never gonna sell out or do no sucker shit for no money. You know what I'm saying? So that's never like
Word.
The game at all. So I'm never gonna do that.
Fair enough. So on Most Monday,
yes,
you
ma'am.
mentioned how people are saying if he wasn't in the H, man, you really would blow.
Oh man, that's Most Monday episode 1. Jesus Christ. Okay, fan. She's a fan for real. So yeah, man, I've been hearing that my whole life, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people who are in Houston or wherever they at, hey bro, if you wasn't in the H, you really would blow. If you wasn't in it, well, I ain't gonna say Atlanta because that's like the place. You know what I'm saying? But if you wasn't in Arkansas, you really would blow up. Or if I'm pretty sure people have had that experience. But people say, hey, bro, go to LA, go to Atlanta, go do this, go do that. And I feel like, man, if I could get it out of the city, if I could, then that's just a testament to, how hard I worked. You know what I'm saying? And like we spoke about earlier, like failure and trial and error and stuff like that. I'd rather look back on my story and be like, I gave it everything I had versus taking somebody else's pathway. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That's awesome.
So you brought some music.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
And, tell them about Jamming or Cram It.
Okay.
Here, the whole point of Jamming or Cram It is we're gonna
Sorry.
We're gonna go ahead and play your song.
Let's get it.
And we're gonna go around, and everybody, in my opinion, is going to jam.
Okay.
There will be no clowns, but
Ooh.
everybody
No.
is allowed
So
to have their own
speak for
opinion.
yourself.
Please have a.
Notice everybody's allowed to have their own opinion.
No, yeah. I love opinions. Opinions.
And so, as long as you get jammed in 2, you're gonna be in heavy rotation.
Bam.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what's up.
For the initial time, and then we move into regular rotation where you still get paid as long as you.
Dope. So I take it a cram is like you out of rotation completely. Like you. Okay.
So don't quit.
So
I don't invite artists who gonna get
I ain't never gonna quit.
She took it personal.
I ain't never gonna quit. Like yeah. Yeah.
That's not even a concern.
Like if you cram him, you cramming me.
I ain't gonna take it personal, man. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play that song. Before we do,
okay.
I do want to ask you 2 more things.
What's up?
I found you through Toby the Wiggly.
Yeah.
you know, 10 Toes, like, I was just blown away.
Ha.
And your verse,
That's what's up.
definitely nothing to Toby because, you know, he just drops gems. But I was like, this guy really shines on this
Appreciate
song.
it. Appreciate
He
it.
belongs on this song too.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, how did that relationship even come about?
So the crazy story about 10 Toes was actually, it was Mulch Monday number 16. You know what I'm saying? Out of 52. That's crazy. So I did Mulch Monday 16. The homies, The Wilderness, they're a production duo. They produce for Cali Uchis. They produce on Maxo's last project, Punkin' and stuff. They got some really dope stuff. They sent me like a little pack, and they sent me this little sample of I Don't Want to Be a Player No More. And I just ripped it. So the hook was, I don't care if anybody ride for me. My enemies try to slide on me. And then Toby ended up posting it on his story. He was like, hey, this is my favorite rapper in the H, and this is why. And he posted the whole story. On his story, he posted the whole Mulch Monday. But prior to that, so the first time I didn't even know Toby was doing like Get Twisted Sundays. I didn't know the all week thing was a thing. I saw like one of the promotions for the What Is For video when he was at the Metro bus stop and stuff. I was like, this nigga's tight. Like I saw like his lyricism was on point. He was at the Metro stop, something I could relate to. Boys was definitely taking the Met. You know what I'm saying? But on top of that, he was just smashing it. It just gave me goosebumps the first time I saw that video. And I was like, dang, dude, hard. So more and more I start to see him pop up on different people's pages and in promotions and stuff like that. And I found out he was having a show, the Dope Art Show. So I was like, man, I got my lady. I was like, man, let's go pull up. I really like do music I want to support. And then they broadcasted on the news. So I was like, bro, I have no excuse not to go. So I went, and when I got there, he was like, don't make me get Tim Woods up here. I'm like, I do not know this nigga. Like, I was like, I don't know this nigga from Adam. You feel me? Like from nothing. So I was like, damn, that's what's up. Keep saying my name, my nigga, you know? And he was just like, yeah, don't make me get Tim Woods up here. So went great. He got off stage or whatever, and then we chopped it up. I spit him a couple bars, just like on some fanboy shit. And he was like, he spit verbatim, like word for word, some old song that I dropped like 5 years ago. And I was like, bro, how you know that? Like, what, you know? And he was like, bro, yeah, you hard. Ooh. So anyway, from there we just started, building our relationship. He invited me out to his church. We went to church and stuff, and it was like a non-invasive type church, you know what I'm saying? Real dope church. Then we went out to eat. He met my wife, I met his wife, and then, the story goes on. And then eventually, he took me on tour with him. So I got to do 4 cities, sold out shows, LA, DC, Atlanta, and New York, and like shut down the house. It was like some of the most fun I ever had in my life.
Awesome.
Now, one of the things I can say about tour though is like tour is really fun, but it's tiring as hell. Like we'll knock something out, and then by the time we get off stage, it's like, maybe 10:30, 11 or whatever, and we trying to find out as much as we can about the city that we in, and then, have as much fun as we possibly can, and then we got a flight at like 4:30, 5 in the morning, and then it's boom, we prepping, we at the venue, we not even at the hotel, we straight to the venue, running sound check, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you gotta use the bathroom, if you gotta try, like, it's just like constant rotation. We was even on the train from we took a train from DC to New York, which is crazy. I don't think I've ever been on a train in my life. So yeah, hell nah. It wasn't even really crazy long, but like it was fun. I had fun, and like all the cities. So love, like for real.
So we're gonna get into the Jam It Or Cram It song of the day, which is called Caribou.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So y'all know how this goes. Everybody listen, dive in, and we're gonna get that feedback, and it's gonna be awesome. Are we gonna?
Hey, let me give y'all a little bit of like a little pre-story to Caribou. So basically, Caribou, I like to do a lot of.
Wait. You can't do that.
Yeah, he trying to butter us up.
No. There's rules to this. No.
Hey, I'm not even tripping. Y'all gonna like it.
You have to do it post.
Okay,
You can't say anything because
cool.
some people might dig the story and it's gonna fuck up the vibe.
Okay, I don't want to warp y'all.
Thank you. I see how you did. I like how you tried it. He tried it.
All right.
You tried it.
Yeah.
All right.
All I do is eat, don't got no reservation. No hesitating, levitating if the stakes too high. That's convenient cause I'm top my destination. The conversation, elevation, ain't no talking me down. I won't go down, don't need no parachute. Still 10 those down inside these parachutes, yeah. Audrey, dear, I'm gon' take Caribou. 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 I see many peaks and valleys. That's good scenery if you ask me. Show me how to navigate past these different obstacles. Most of them are just optical illusions. Don't got 4 eyes, but think my third one just told me keep it moving. Quit ain't in my vocabulary. Some people speak it fluent. Day I do will be February 2092. It's put my all up to the test and then everything I'm doing. Like a girl who look a mess, I'm not the one who people booing. If it's too much to digest, I suggest that you keep on chewing. All I do is eat, don't got no reservation. No hesitating, levitating if the stakes too high. That's convenient cause the top my destination.
www.love2JamRadio.com. Shout out to Finesse, the credit carrier is in the building. She brought a special guest whose song we just decided. We just listened to it. We haven't decided
Thank
yet.
you.
We ain't decided yet.
All right.
But the real Tim Woods is in the building as well. We just heard his song Caribou. Basically taking care of Boo, if you wasn't listening. And we're gonna go around the room and basically decide what we think about the song. If you jam it, cool. If you cram it, this is a safe zone. You're protected in here. But once the real Tim Woods see you in the parking lot, we can't make no promises. We ain't got your back no more. But he's open to the constructive criticism. So we're gonna go around the room. We'll start out with Frank and Lamb Films. How you feel about that?
Hey.
We don't never ask him like he wasn't ready.
I
He
ain't
wasn't ready. Too big
Reporting
to not
live.
be ready.
I'm not even here. But I mean, no, I jam it. I like it. I like it. I like the content. I like the beat because it's different. It ain't just no beat. You just, you know what I'm saying? That's all. Half the shit.
What was that, rabbit fucking?
That's what they do. Usually a lot of songs nowadays are just pretty much good because of the beat. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like old school. Like you gotta rap to that.
Like you gotta
so
be
you
high
got beats you
before
gotta rap to.
before
You
the
know what I'm
song come
saying?
on, you
So
gotta be high.
I like that choice of the beat. You know what I'm saying? And I like the content. I like the wordplay. Jim.
Jamming it.
Yeah, so jam it. All right,
Shouts
Miss
to
Lovey.
Bakery
We'll go straight to Miss Lovey. What you think?
Whoa, I wasn't ready. No, I'm kidding. I like Caribou. Unfortunately, I have to be an honest John here and say I heard the song prior to this, and that's because Finesse was playing it in her car, so it was a third party.
All right.
I didn't deliberately listen
So
to it.
you didn't press play?
No.
All right, you cool
no.
then.
I simply listened and I was like, what the fuck is this? So I'm jamming it. I love the production on it. It had a nice crisp sound to it. You know what I'm saying? You can understand what he was saying. I love it. It was dope. You feel what I mean? I'm interested to hear some of your other tracks where it's less auto-tune on it.
No auto-tune.
What?
That's him.
How you make your voice sound like that?
He was born like that.
It was like,
I do this little high-pitched shit with my
okay.
voice.
It sounded like auto-tune. I thought you T-Pained it. Well, either way, I would like to hear your baritone. I guess that's how you sound. I'm just kidding, but I'm jamming it. I'm digging it. I like it.
All right, franchise. What you think about that track?
Good music. Was a little dark parts in there. Was sounded a little crowded, like she was saying. I think that's where she was coming from.
Okay.
It sounded auto-tuned because how we stack our music.
Oh, for
we
sure.
Stacked it. Some parts sounded a little overstacked, but good music. I'm rocking with it. Definitely because you're from Houston too, and it doesn't sound like Houston music.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a fan of all music, here in Houston, but I like the ones that do jump out the box and do different music. So good music.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely holler at franchise because he's an artist as well. So,
Oh, no, we was chopping it up. Yeah.
Everybody in here is an artist.
all right.
For artists by artists.
I don't want to get your name wrong. I just know the first
Trilly
part.
Polk.
Trilly Polk. I didn't want to say the last part wrong. He's in the. Hey, as a matter of fact, you in the building. I ain't never met you before, but we play your music all the time. Like, I don't know if it's just his song specifically, but you have been featured on other people's songs, I assume, because I've heard your voice in songs before, and she said that's Trilly Polk. So somebody's asked who you were. Well, appreciate you coming through. Special guest to the Real B Banks. What you think about the song? What you think about the song first? Since
I think it's cool. Like I say, I definitely understood the comment when he said, you know what I'm saying, if he wasn't from Houston, that'll take him as far as that song, as far as the beat and everything, how it's different and everything. If he was outside of here, yeah, he definitely. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be honest. You know, I ain't gonna pull no punches.
No apologies necessary.
You know what I'm saying? But tough market out here, man. Just keep grinding, keep working, man.
So are you jamming or cramming?
I'm jamming it up.
Okay, we're jamming it.
Jamming.
So that's 3 jammits.
Yeah, that's 4.
4 jammits. Mr. Banks.
What y'all want me to say?
Your honest
You jamming or cramming? How you feel about it?
Oh,
What you like or not?
nah, straight up, it's dope.
You like the Caribou song?
It's dope.
Okay. So you jam
I
it.
jam it.
Okay. B Banks.
All right.
Man of little
Finesse,
words.
you've listened to this song in your
Is
car.
there any other choice but to jam?
Yes, there is another choice.
She's slightly
I'm glad-
biased.
I'm all for lyrical content, and it was bar after bar after bar for me. Like, you know, as I was explaining, Care of Boo and Hold My Dreams Dear, like, dope. I'm here for it all the way through. Jam.
A lot of dope.
The most dope I've ever.
You can go to jail. You can go to jail for that much dope. So we got another jam. Me personally, I'm gonna jam it. I like the way it was put together. I feel like everything was exactly where it needed to be in the song. So I'm gonna jam it. It's a lot of artists that come up here that I don't be feeling. But I'm gonna jam that. It was very well put together.
Good music.
Like, good music, good rap. Everything is like perfect package.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, unanimous jams. Everybody don't make it, but the real Tim Woods made it.
Yes, he did.
So it's going down. You'll make it into the rotation for the next 30 days, the heavy rotation. Then after that, you'll go into the regular rotation.
Which we are DRT tracked and stream licensed, so you receive paid
You get
royalties.
paid just like any other
FM radio station.
Let's jam and cram some more.
Exactly. See, people sleep on independent radio station. I'm telling you, this is the wave of the future. I'm ahead of my time, I feel.